Hey everybody, Caffeine Man here, and today I'm going to answer the question, is caffeine safe for pets? And before I go any further, I just want to say that if you found this video because your pet just ingested caffeine and you want to know what to do not watch the rest of this video. The short answer is no, caffeine is not safe for your pet, so please call your local vet or your local animal hospital right away. Do not watch the rest of this video. No, I'm serious, go. Don't watch this. Please call your local vet or your local animal hospital right away. Now, for the rest of you who are just curious about the topic, is caffeine safe for your pets? The slightly longer answer is coming right up. Thanks for joining me today. Today, I'm going to be answering, is caffeine safe for pets? Now, how did this topic come up? Well, when I first started talking to my friends and let them know I was going to be starting a channel about all things caffeine related, they started bombarding me with questions. How much caffeine is in a cup of coffee? How much caffeine is in a cup of tea? And one of my friends asked, is caffeine safe for pets? Before I could even answer, my other friend said, why would you give caffeine to your pet? A very valid question. But my friend went on to explain that what he meant by it was, if his pet accidentally ingested caffeine, would that be okay? And thus, a very good question, which made a lot of sense. Now, most dog owners know that their dogs shouldn't have certain things. Chocolate, for example, is toxic to dogs. And there are several other things such as grapes and raisins and a few other foods that they shouldn't have. But what about caffeine? We know chocolate is bad, but what if they had chocolate-covered espresso beans that just happened to be left out? What if you left some coffee on the coffee table, ironically enough, and your pet decided to drink it all? What if your cat liked the look of this cool tea infuser and mug, which can be found in the description box below if you want one for yourself, and decided to finish off the tea that you didn't finish? What happens if they smell the sweet taste of coconut Red Bull and want to try it for themselves? No, they can't have it. It's mine. Or what if you have a new puppy that's teething and he likes to get into things and he accidentally gets into your caffeine pills? Well, the answer, as you already know from the brief intro, is no. Caffeine is not safe for pets. But what happens if they do consume it? You can usually see symptoms within 30 to 60 minutes of them consuming it. Symptoms to watch for include restlessness, agitation, hyperactivity, vomiting, and excessive panting. As the toxicity progresses, they could shake and have a seizure. And you may be able to actually feel their heart racing if you put your hand on their chest. Clinical symptoms can last 6 to 12 hours depending on the amount of caffeine consumed. So, how much is too much caffeine? Symptoms begin to occur at about 9 milligrams per pound of the pet. Severe illness and all those bad symptoms will start to show at about 20 milligrams per pound of the pet. Seizures and death can occur possibly once they hit 70 milligrams per pound. And this little guy, a 10-pound Chihuahua named Remy, he would start to show symptoms at 90 milligrams of caffeine. Good boy. 90 milligrams could be equivalent to about an 8-ounce cup of coffee on average. And little Remy would get really sick once he started to get close to the 200 mark, which could be 2 cups of coffee, a 5-hour energy, which I doubt he'd drink the whole thing because they taste kind of or even just 1 caffeine pill. And he would probably have a seizure or die if he hit 750 milligrams. I mean, if 200 milligrams makes him severely ill, I'd hate to see him anywhere near 750. Now, please keep in mind that these numbers are just a guideline. Just like people, pets' caffeine sensitivity can vary from pet to pet. Additionally, medical conditions in pets aren't always diagnosed as quickly as they are with humans. A pet could have a heart condition for several months, even a year, before they show outward symptoms. Therefore, just like a human with a heart condition, a pet with a heart condition would have even more severe reaction to the caffeine. And like I said, these numbers are just for general reference. There might be some of you out there say, well, I got a 100-pound dog. He could have 900 milligrams before he even feels sick. That's more than I usually have. And to those people, I say, hey, don't give your dog caffeine. It's not good for him. Give him a treat. Give him some beef jerky. Give him a chicken stick. Give him something he actually likes. There's no need for them to have caffeine. It's bad for them. And most things that have caffeine in them don't really taste that great to dogs, so give them something that they like. What are you doing? What are you doing? You want to be in the video too? Huh? I'll give you a 5-second clip in the video. I'll give you 5 seconds in the video. Maybe 10 seconds, because Remy got longer. Good girl. So what do you do if your pet did accidentally ingest caffeine? The first thing you should do is call your local vet or call your local animal hospital. If you have a problem reaching any one of those two, you can also contact the 24/7 Animal Poison Control Center. Their phone number is 855-764-7611. I'll include the number on the screen and down in the description box below, as well as a link to their website where I pulled some of this information from. You'll definitely be able to find someone there who can answer all your questions and point you in the right direction as to what you should do next. If you're in dire straits and need to do something immediately, vets recommend to induce vomiting. Note, I am not a vet, I am not a doctor, I have no medical experience whatsoever. All I can tell you is that I did extensive research online, so this information is taken from several veterinarian websites and animal hospitals, and you should always contact a professional for their medical advice. To induce vomiting, one of the easiest ways is with 3% hydrogen peroxide. You can use about a teaspoon and give it to them orally. Make sure the 3% hydrogen peroxide is active, meaning it should be bubbly and fizzing. If your pet's a little bit stubborn to take it, try putting it on some bread. This will help them ingest the hydrogen peroxide and may improve the vomiting efficiency, which can help push out the caffeine. If you have any pet sedatives at home, this will help calm the pet. And if you have any antacids like Pepcid or Gaviscon, this will help with their upset stomach. But be sure to always use pet-safe amounts because pets will always take less than what humans consume. Definitely keep them well hydrated. The more fluids that go through their system, the faster the caffeine will get pushed out. And if you have a pet that needs to be walked like a dog, be sure to take them on frequent walks so they can flush their system out. If you have access to an IV, which I know most people don't have, but a lot of people do have because they've had to treat their pets for medical conditions and needed an IV, you can give your pet fluids that way, which will definitely help flush their system out faster. But like I said, always contact a medical professional first. Overall, caffeine is bad for pets. If your pet has accidentally ingested caffeine, contact your local vet or animal hospital right away. And if you can't get anyone immediately, look in the description below for the 24/7 hotline. As always, if you feel like you learned something today, feel free to hit the like button. And if you want to stay informed on all things caffeine related, hit the subscribe button. I do new videos every Tuesday night, and I hope that you can join me. Thanks for joining me today, and have a great day. You want some Red Bull? You want some Red Bull? No, you can't have Red Bull. No, you can't. No, you can't have Red Bull. No.